My name is Mehek. I hope you guys are fine, safe, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week that I finished. It was a poetry book, so it was a quick read for me. The book is Love. It's by Atticus. That's how it looks. It's a hardcover. Now you must be thinking that although it's called as Love, why is it pronounced as LVOE? Now, the reasoning that the author has given is that love is actually when two imperfect people come together and they seek something so beautiful like love. So hence the imperfect spelling. Now, something about the author. So actually, Atticus, he is a Canadian poet. He currently resides in California. I also have his other titles here. So if you see, I'll just keep it here. These are already his 3 poetry books that I have. They go by the name Love Her Wild, The Truth About Magic, and The Dark Between Stars. And all these books were, New York bestsellers. And he's actually on Instagram. And his book Love Her Wild, which was the first book, actually gained him a lot of Instagram followers. Now he's someone who is known for short form poetry. So especially in this book, let me keep this back. Especially in this book, there's this words which have such huge fan following. The words are love her but leave her wild. So that's how the word goes. And this phrase actually has so many devoted fans that people, have actually tattooed this phrase on their arms and other places. So he has a dedicated followers on Instagram. You can go and check him out on Instagram. It's called Atticus Poetry. Another interesting thing about the poet, I would say, which adds to the whole mystery and craze behind his poetry, is that no one knows how Atticus looks. Yes, he always appears with a mask. So for all the book signings and book reading, he comes with a mask. So till date, no one actually knows what this poet Atticus looks like, which I think adds to the mystery around his poetries. Now, the general theme of his poetries, like I said, it's short form of poetries and epigrams, and they usually revolve around topics like love, topics like adventure and finding your own self and things like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share some of his favorite poetry from this book. There are many poetries in this book, but some of them which I think stayed back with me, that I'm going to share with you now shortly. But just to tell you guys that his poetry is the thing that makes it stand out, at least for me, and I think most of his readers, is the simplicity of words. It's not something to high vocab or flowery language, but I think it's the simplicity of words that makes you keep coming back for his poetry. They, just like all these previous books that I have here, the poetry in this book as well, kind of tugs at your heart and makes you go all awe and makes you smile at certain places and makes you feel emotional at certain places. But I think overall it's quite beautiful. So quickly I'll just share some of his poetry, that very short ones that I really liked. So the first one is, I built my home within her. It was never a choice really. One day I just hung up my hat, took off my worn boots and warmed myself by the fire crackling in her heart. I think it's a beautiful poem to send to your loved one. This was again very cute, short poem. I love you more than chocolate, she said. And I just wasn't ready for that sort of pressure. Imagine if you're a reader and you tell your lover, I love you more than books. Obviously, that's a lot of pressure to keep up with for your lover. Okay, this one talks about how love is more than feeling butterflies in your stomach, and over the time, your definition of what love looks like changes. So the author writes, beauty changes in love, it evolves. Where at first you may find beauty on the outside, Soon you find beauty everywhere else. In kindness, in trust, in safety, in hair sticking up in funny ways, in odd socks and stupid jokes. Beauty becomes all the little things that makes our love exactly who they are. So it's about loving your partner at all those imperfect moments, loving them in their pajamas or tracksuits. Okay, when I read this, I sent it to my husband. This is so true. I'm sure all people who are in a relationship would agree to this. Life is the art of sending memes back and forth with the people we love until we die. Perfect. Another short poem by the author. Never go in search of love, go in search of life. And life will find you the love you seek. The second last one. Don't worry, there are so many poems. I'm not spoiling the fun for you. Please, I mean, he has written 4 books altogether. Just get them, especially his first book. I think that was amazing, Love Her Wild. You need to get this one. It was in that moment when I was finally comfortable with being alone that you wandered into my life, demanding snuggles. Again, perfect for couples. The last one, which was very sweet, I felt. The ones we have loved are never really gone. Not really. They come back to us forever, after, in songs, in sunsets, and Sundays in the rain. Yeah, very beautiful. So these were some of the poems that I really loved. To be honest, I think his first and the second title are my most favorite as of now. But this one also has some of his, really interesting poems. The ones I shared with you are obviously my favorite. So yeah, that's all on this short and sweet poetry book. I really hope that some of you pick his poetry, or if not, I mean, if you don't want to pick the books, then at least, check out his Instagram handle, because I think, like I said, his poems are simple and, even if you want to share it with your partner, I think he just has the right words to explain some of the feelings that are most close to our heart. So yeah, that's all on this book. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.